imagine the quiet, that little slice of time just before dawn. The rest of the world's asleep. No messages, no noise, zero obligations yet. Just quiet. And this profound choice you get to make.
Yeah.
To actually create a day that serves your purpose instead of just, reacting to whatever gets thrown at you. That's really the scene set by the 5 a.m. Club, which is our main source for this deep dive.
Right.
Now, it's got that catchy title, 5 a.m. Club, but it's not strictly about 5 a.m. on the dot, is it? That's kind of a misdirection.
Not really, no. It's more symbolic.
It's about something, I think, much bigger, more universal, winning the very first hour of your day.
Exactly. Win that hour, win the day.
And eventually win your life. It talks about this awakening, not just from sleep, but something deeper, right? A real personal shift.
Absolutely. And that's really our mission here, isn't it? To sort of unearth how putting a structured, intentional morning in place, like the book lays out, can genuinely change where your life is headed. And the book, it grounds this whole thing in a story that's pretty relatable. You've got this entrepreneur, business is failing.
Yeah.
An artist full of talent but buried under self-doubt.
Okay.
And then this stranger shows up. It turns out he's a billionaire mentor. And he offers them this pretty radical habit. Unconventional, but promises to unlock everything.
And they take him up on it, I assume. Their journey starts there.
They do.
So as you're listening, maybe take a second to think, what part of your own life feels a bit like it's crumbling right now? Or just stuck? Career, health,
Yeah.
maybe relationships, or that creative thing you haven't touched in ages. Okay, so let's unpack this more. Why dawn? Why that really early morning quiet? What makes it so special?
Right.
Why not just block out an hour at, say, 10 a.m.? Or even do it in the evening? Is there a compelling reason in the source for that specific time?
There is, yeah, and it's actually fascinating. It goes right down to our biology.
Oh, interesting.
At dawn, your brain chemistry is just different than later on. Think about your prefrontal cortex, the part that does all the complex thinking, planning.
And the worrying, probably.
And then the overthinking, exactly. That part is significantly quieter first thing in the morning.
Okay.
But at the same time, your limbic system, which is more your emotional core, your creative engine, that part's more alive. It's more accessible. Plus, you get this natural surge of dopamine and serotonin, those feel-good chemicals. They prime you for focus, for positivity, for creativity.
So it's not just about gritting your teeth and forcing yourself out of bed with willpower.
Not entirely, no. It's more like you're leveraging a biological advantage that's already there.
Yeah.
Biology is actually working for you at that hour.
That's quite powerful. It really makes you think, doesn't it? How rare is actual uninterrupted time these days?
So rare.
I mean, seriously, when was the last time you had even like 30 minutes with zero notifications, no pings, no interruptions?
It feels almost luxurious now.
It really does. Which brings us to the how. How do you actually grab that first hour? Robin Sharma, the author, he built it around this really clear structure. The 20-20-20 formula.
The core method.
Designed specifically for that potent early morning window. So the first 20 minutes, that's for move. And we're not talking about a gentle stretch here.
No, not just easing into it.
It's exercise intense enough to actually make you sweat. The insight here is you're not just waking up your body.
Right.
You're flooding your brain with oxygen, sharpening your focus, and basically telling your whole system, okay, it's go time. Performance mode.
You're signaling readiness physiologically, energizing from the inside out.
Exactly. Then the next 20 minutes are for reflect. This could be meditation, could be journaling, gratitude practice, prayer, basically anything that helps you clear out the mental cobwebs.
Get grounded before the day's noise starts.
Yeah, exactly. And the genius here, I think, is it lets you think proactively. Plan your day, instead of just reacting to whatever emails or messages pop up first.
It's about being deliberate, not just letting the day happen to you.
Right. And then the final 20 minutes, that's for grow.
Okay.
This is your dedicated time. Read something useful, study, work on a skill that's tied to your bigger goal.
Or long-term vision.
Yeah. It's like you're building tomorrow's success before today even really gets going.
Yeah.
Investing in your future self while everyone else is still asleep, that's a huge edge.
It really compounds over time. Quietly, but relentlessly.
Okay, so thinking about that formula. Move, reflect, grow. Which block feels like the easiest for you personally to jump into? And maybe more revealing. Which one do you find yourself kind of instinctively wanting to skip? And maybe why?
That's a great question. And it ties into something deeper the source talks about, doesn't it? This isn't just about the hour itself. It connects to these 4 interior empires.
Right. The empires. Tell us about those.
Yeah, it's a powerful concept. The key isn't just knowing they exist, but understanding how deeply they depend on each other. Like 4 pillars holding up your life.
Okay, what are they?
So first is mindset. Your beliefs, your attitudes, how you see the world, that shapes everything.
Got it.
Second, heart set. That's your emotional world, your resilience, your empathy, how you handle feelings.
Emotional health.
Third, health set. Pretty straightforward, your physical energy, your vitality, your well-being.
Makes sense.
And fourth, soul set. This is about your connection to purpose, to meaning, something bigger than just your daily grind.
Wow. Go.
And the source is really clear. Neglect one and the others suffer. Let your health slide. Your mindset gets foggy. Your heart set struggles. You feel disconnected.
So they're all linked.
Totally interdependent. You strengthen all 4. You build a really solid foundation for your life. It's holistic.
That really reframes self-care, doesn't it? It's not just a luxury. It's fundamental.
Absolutely.
It makes you pause and think. Okay, if you had to rate yourself right now, 1 to 10 on each one. Mindset, heart set, health set, soul set. Which score kind of stings the most to admit?
That's a tough self-assessment.
It is. So, okay, shifting gears slightly. When we look at people who've really made a mark, history makers, do these sources point to common patterns or focuses they shared?
They do, and it's really illuminating. There are these 4 key focuses that seem to pop up again and again with people who achieved great things.
Okay, like what?
First, this idea that practice beats talent. It's not just about having potential. Genius is built through hard, deliberate practice, often way beyond what feels comfortable.
So capitalization over just raw ability.
Exactly. Second, they knew that silence is strength. In a noisy world, carving out time for deep, uninterrupted focus, that was their secret weapon. Distraction kills greatness.
Makes sense.
Third, mastery is a daily choice. It's not a destination you arrive at. It's a constant, ongoing pursuit, never finished.
Right. Not a one-and-done thing.
And finally, they consistently stack small wins every single day. They got that consistency compounds way faster than luck, building momentum brick by brick.
That feels almost countercultural now, doesn't it? This idea of quiet, persistent effort in our instant results world.
It really does.
It makes you think about your own day. Like, what's the biggest thing pulling your attention before 10 a.m.? Your loudest distraction. And how could you maybe silence that tomorrow? Now, here's where it gets really practical, I think. Because resisting this change, it's real.
Oh, definitely. The pull of the warm bed is strong.
The sources don't really sugarcoat this part, do they? Those first few mornings? They're going to be tough. The bed will feel amazing. And that little voice in your head, he knows exactly what to say. Bargaining for just 5 more minutes.
It's a master negotiator, that voice.
Totally. But the counter-narrative the source offers is so powerful. It says, every time you get up, instead of rolling over, you're casting a vote for the person you actually want to become.
That's a great way to put it. A vote for your future self.
In discipline, when you repeat it day after day, it stops being just a habit you're forcing. It actually becomes part of your identity. It shifts from something you do to who you are.
Right, like the entrepreneur in the story facing that resistance, wanting to quit, but choosing to vote for that future self, one sunrise at a time.
It's really helpful to even notice the exact words your inner critic uses, isn't it? Just naming those phrases is a huge step. What sentence does your inner voice use to keep you cozy in bed? And what stronger sentence could replace it?
It really is. And look, transformation isn't instant, but it is inevitable if you stick with it. So getting super practical, tomorrow morning success, it actually starts tonight.
Preparation.
Crucial. It's all about reducing friction. So lay out your workout gear, fill your water bottle, decide tonight what workout you'll do. Open your journal to a clean page. Put the book or course you'll use for Grow right where you'll see it.
Make it easy to start.
Exactly. And here's a big one. Phone outside the bedroom. Alarms on, yes, but notifications off. That simple act, it massively increases your chances of actually following through.
Just hit phone out. Got it.
Then the morning itself flows pretty simply. Wake up, immediately move, let your breathing get loud, feel your heart rate pick up, remind yourself you're alive, you're ready. Then shift into reflect. Write down a few things you're grateful for. Capture maybe one key lesson from yesterday and choose your top 3 priorities for this day. Clarity.
Okay, gratitude, lesson, priorities.
And finally, grow. Read those 10 pages. Watch 10 minutes of that course. Practice that skill, instrument, language, whatever compounds over time. Just 10 focused minutes. Seriously, just picture it. Repeating that hour consistently for the next 30 days. What specific skill or knowledge area would you see real progress in?
And guarding that hour, your phone is definitely not invited.
No +1s for the phone.
Your inbox has to wait. The world's demands, they can wait. Your mind really deserves that 1 hour that's just for you.
Yes.
Sacred space, undisturbed, like a personal sanctuary.
Absolutely.
So be honest with yourself. Which app usually grabs you first thing, pulls your attention before you've even really woken up? And what rule could you set tomorrow so it can't hijack that sacred hour?
And this connects to another key idea, the source stresses. These twin cycles of push and recover. Sleep isn't a luxury or a sign of weakness. It's a core strategic asset. It's the foundation for everything else.
We tend to forget that.
We do. The source is blunt. You have to go to bed earlier, cut the late-night doom scrolling, turn off the endless content streams. You need to let your body and brain actually rebuild, recharge your willpower and clarity for the next morning.
So it's not just about the morning routine, it's the evening routine too.
They're two sides of the same coin.
Yeah.
So look at your schedule realistically. What bedtime actually guarantees you that solid 7 to 8 hours you need? And what one thing will you commit to stopping or putting away after that specific time starting tonight to protect your sleep?
Okay, but let's be real. Life happens.
It absolutely does.
You're going to miss a day. Travel throws you off. Someone gets sick. Stuff happens. It's not going to be perfect.
And that's perfectly okay. The advice here is actually really liberating. When you miss a day, forgive yourself quickly.
Yeah.
No beating yourself up.
Right.
And then just recommit. Start again the very next sunrise. That's it. Consistency, it turns out, is built on forgiveness. Perfectionism is brittle. It shatters easily.
I like that. Consistency is forgiving.
Yeah. The goal isn't flawless execution every day, it's persistence. It's just showing up again, especially after you stumble. That's where the real progress happens.
So when that missed day inevitably happens, what's your restart ritual going to be? Something simple to just get back on track the next morning.
And the source suggests a really simple way to track this too. No complex spreadsheets needed, just a basic habit score.
Okay.
Did you move today? Yes, no. Did you reflect? Yes, no. Did you grow? Yes, no. That's it.
No judgment, just data.
Exactly. The power isn't in judging yourself, it's in watching those yes streaks grow little by little. And you'll notice your confidence, your sense of self-efficacy, it grows right alongside it.
Simple but effective. So where will you track it? A notebook? An app? Maybe just tick marks on a wall calendar. What feels doable for you? And this brings us to something really fundamental, I think. Identity. Locking it in.
The language we use.
Yeah. Stop saying, I'm trying to wake up early. That implies struggle, uncertainty.
Right.
Start saying, I am the type of person who protects my first hour. See the difference? It's subtle but huge.
It really is. The words you repeat, internally and externally, they literally shape the reality you live in.
Wow.
When you shift from trying to being, it's no longer this effortful thing you do. It becomes a core part of who you are. It sticks because it aligns with how you see yourself.
Like the artist in the story may be shifting from I try to create to I am a creator.
Precisely. That's the internal shift that makes the external habit sustainable.
So think about it. What clear, powerful identity statement will you repeat? Maybe tonight before sleep and again tomorrow when you rise. Okay, so wrapping this up. The source essentially throws down a challenge, doesn't it?
A very practical one, yeah.
For the next 7 days, just 1 week, commit to waking up earlier than you normally do. Follow that 20-20-20 formula move. Reflect, grow. And maybe the most crucial part, guard that time. Treat it like it's sacred, because arguably it's your most valuable hour.
And as you do this, just for 7 days, really pay attention. Notice your focus level. Notice your energy. Notice that little uptick in self-respect that comes from keeping a promise to yourself.
Yeah.
Notice if your afternoons feel a bit calmer, maybe your decisions seem clearer. See how those small daily wins start to quietly build momentum. Think about the characters, the entrepreneur seeing tiny shifts, the artist feeling sparks of creativity return.
It's about observing the impact. So as you try this, who do you predict notices the difference first? Is it you?
Yeah.
Your family? Your team at work? Or maybe it shows up first in your actual results?
Interesting question.
And here's one final piece which feels really liberating. The source actually says you don't have to wake at exactly 5 a.m.
Right. That's important.
Some people, their natural body clock, their chronotype, just runs a bit later. And that's completely okay.
Absolutely. The core principle isn't the specific time on the clock. It's this. Own
Yeah.
first hour whenever it begins for you.
Own it.
Do it with intention. Do it without letting distractions creep in. And do it consistently enough for that identity shift to happen, for it to become part of who you are.
So the final reflection for you listening, if 5 a.m. feels totally unrealistic right now, okay, what is your non-negotiable sacred wake-up time going to be for the next 7 days? Decide on it now.
Make that commitment.
Because ultimately, when you own your morning, you really do own your day. And when you own your day, you own your life. One sunrise at a time.